good? It's your boy, Paul Harris, aka the Crazy Uncle. Hey, guess what? This is your first time tuning in. Go ahead. Hit doggone subscribe button. Hit notification bell every time I post up new content. What we're dealing with here, any hold on. What we're dealing with here is a complete lack of respect for the law. Now, any other time, I would leave it like that, right? But I'm gonna actually really say, because I always say that, right? And so I have to be like, okay, so, but this time I'm gonna put a specific law on this one, and it's called the law of intelligence. Just like I say, this is a clip from tonight's conversation, whatever. And so the question was asked, right? And y'all will see it here in a minute. What was more intimate, right? Cooking or being physically intimate? As my man, Mag Truth would say, make it run.
Intimate, cooking or
Cooking is more intimate?
Hell yeah. I could tell how much you love me by that meal. I mean, the tender loving care. Like, I'm a fat kid, so food is my happy place. So when a woman cooks for me, I just feel it's different. I mean, sex is sex. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fulfilling, all that stuff. But you cook for me, like it's almost spiritual.
Oh, y'all disappointed me on this stage. Talking about cooking is more intimate. This woman is giving you her body.
come on.
Okay, so what the fuck that mean? See, motherfuckers like this here, right? Ain't got a bit of sense in the world. And if you are married, I know 9 times out of 10 your husband probably cheating on you some ways to Sunday. Let's
And that just lets me know y'all don't know all forms of intimacy. You said it's almost more spiritual. No, it ain't.
Yeah, it is.
My wife.
There is physical intimacy, sexual intimacy.
Okay, now that right there. Physical intimacy, sexual intimacy, right? Now, whether you doing it with another person, because whether you doing it with another person, right? or you doing it by yourself, it's still physical contact. So what the fuck are you talking about? Right there. That's what the fuck I be talking about. Right there. Right? And, that shit like this pisses me off more than that goddamn thing else. Let's see. Let this motherfucker finish out.
Spiritual intimacy.
Now, hold on now. Didn't she just said, that old boy just said that it was spiritual. And then what? Right here. Now, being emotional, again, that's like a blank statement, because if I'm pissed off at you, I ain't gonna want to fuck. Right? I mean, I swear this bitch is stupid. Well,
Emotional intimacy, intellectual intimacy.
Okay. So again, now intellectual, that all depends on the subject. Right? This guy, see, with some women, y'all just y'all really, some of y'all really need to doggone live by that rule back in the day, to be seen and not motherfucking heard. Because this shit here, what she talking? Come on now, y'all.
Financial intimacy. There are
Okay, well, y'all already know how y'all already know how I feel about money. August 15th, 1975, right? And then that what happened on March of 1933. So again, all right, you
different levels of intimacy that we are talking about, and y'all want to say that cooking is more intimate than a woman opening up her body and her soul to you.
Hey, it's a lot of women that open up their body and they soul.
That's their mistake that they decided to fornicate. That's their mistake.
Look,
But
hold
then
on, my
when
wife.
we are opening up. That's the reason.
now all this shit here, right? You opening up your body, but if you feel like this, I titled this the way that I titled it for a reason, right? Now, great fact, y'all already know. Crazy Uncle is retired, right? But let's just say for shits and giggles that if I wasn't retired, I still had to go out there and get it, right? I didn't work 12-hour shift, right? And if I come home to macaroni and cheese and hot dogs, but I guess with her, that's okay, right? Because she giving up her body. See right there. That's the type of shit right there that I'll be motherfucking talking about, right? It never ceased to amaze me. And just like I said, it's some stupid ass men out there too, right? But it never ceased to amaze me when motherfuckers do panels like this, and I get it. I'll in a sense, I would give her no, I'm not even gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. Well, because depending on how long that she been doing this, she should know better to even fix her mouth to even say some bullshit like that.
Why the word tells you that you become one flesh. When you have sex in the old times, not today's times, in the old times, old times, when you decided to lay with somebody, you were actually becoming one flesh. Mm-hmm. That is something on an intimate level. She is opening her body. This is a portal that she is opening. And y'all saying cooking is more intimate than having sex.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of levels. You're right about that. Mm-hmm. But we're talking sex.
What is she? Where is she right at? You know what? Hold on, y'all, because this is I can't do this. I can't do this.
What was more intimate?
Hold on, I'm doing this right fast because this. So basically, all what I said is what I pretty much saying here, right? A woman giving up her, you just put like this, you just giving up your body and nothing else. You can't get your ass in there and cook, right? Keep your body. Hell, shit, and how she sound, hell, her voice about just as deep as mine. Fuck you really got between your legs.
And we're talking cooking for a man. And I just feel like
I'm just gonna always have to disagree with
Can
you.
I just real quick though?
Can
Can I add this part? Can I add this part? In my life, how many cooked meals have I had compared to how many I've
There
had.
you go. That's the reality.
When we say what it should be, and it's going to her question about the hookup culture. When we saying what it should be, I've had more than kisses on the lip. And then when it gets to cooking, a lot of women will feel like the cooking is more intimate. I'm only gonna cook for my man, but yet you busting it open on date 3 for him. So while I get the idea of what you say, so what should it be?
It should be sex in the kitchen.
The only now he was the only one that actually like really made sense out of that question, because I talked about it all the time, right? Well, like this, everybody want to sit up here and holler about, that the bedroom is where the everybody, want to sit up here and holler about, this, then, third, right? And so it's just, I always say, people talk about the magic begins in the bedroom. No, the fuck no. The magic begins out there in the goddamn kitchen, right? Now, whether my wife is cooking or I'm cooking, right? Because crazy uncle can cook too, right? But at the same time, you can't just sit up here and holler about, okay, well, you talking about she giving up her body. Okay, well, how well do you keep up with your body? Right? Right? And so, so like when you actually like get up there and think that you really saying nothing, what that song that James Brown had out a while back, talking loud and ain't saying nothing, that's exactly what the fuck that bitch was doing. Right? And so they like say, if like this, if you really don't put no real thought in what the fuck you talking about, just shut your ass up. Right? This shut the fuck up, because you ain't talking about nothing. They're like what I say, you like this, you can be the baddest bitch ever. The titties can be on point, the ass can be on point, everything about your body can be on point. But like I say, you in there motherfucking, with the microwave bullshit. And then she gonna sit up here and say sexual intimacy, physical intimacy. And last time I checked, right? Sex involves physical contact. So in the same, for the most part, you said the same shit twice, right? So again, but I got it, and then all of the women that was clapping for you, guess what? They dumb too. They dumb motherfuckers too, right? So hey, it is what it is. That's my spiel for this at this right now. The intent, okay, I'm gonna do this show, and then I'm not. I put like this. I can't say that I'm not gonna do nothing. But if I run across this bitch again, because I'm pretty sure she gonna say something else stupid, right? So hey, it is what it is. So that being said, hey, guess what? Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell Big Dan, tell Big Bertha, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your papa, motherfucker next door, cross the street, round the corner, Paulus Harris, aka Crazy Uncle. I'm gonna holler at y'all.